Alexandra Eala's preparations for the 2026 Australian Open have been nothing short of impressive, as the Filipina star continues to build momentum ahead of her long-awaited main draw debut at the season's first Grand Slam. The 20-year-old arrives in Melbourne on the back of a strong early season showing, highlighted by a quarter-final appearance at the ASB Classic in Auckland and a title run at the Kooyong Classic Exhibition Tournament. Those performances have underlined Eala's rapid progress on the WTA Tour and strengthened expectations ahead of her Australian Open campaign. This year marks a significant milestone in Eala's career as she enters the Australian Open main draw for the first time. After falling short in qualifying over the past 2 seasons, the rising star secured direct entry by climbing inside the WTA Top 50 rankings, a breakthrough that reflects her steady improvement and consistency on tour. As part of her preparations at Melbourne Park, Eala shared the practice court with world number 3 Coco Gauff on Rod Laver Arena, another first in her young career. Taking to Instagram, Eala posted a short video of the session and expressed her gratitude with a simple but meaningful message: "First time on Rod Laver Arena. Thank you, Coco Gauff." The practice session was not only symbolic, but also highlighted the close bond between the two players. Eala and Gauff have developed a strong friendship since teaming up in doubles at the Italian Open, where Eala famously reached out to the American via Instagram to ask if she would partner with her. Gauff accepted the request, and the pair went on to receive a wildcard entry into the clay court event. Their partnership proved successful as they recorded 2 wins before bowing out to eventual champions Sara Errani and Jasmine Paolini. Since then, the duo have remained supportive of each other on tour, with their connection once again evident during their Melbourne practice session. Despite her positive build-up, Eala faces a challenging path at the Australian Open. Unseeded in the main draw, she has been handed a difficult section of the bracket that offers little margin for error. She is expected to be favored in her opening round match against Alicia Parks, but the road becomes significantly tougher beyond that. If Eala progresses, she is likely to face back-to-back matches against top 20 opponents, with Karolina Muchova and Emma Navarro among the projected challengers in the second and third rounds. Should she navigate those hurdles, a potential meeting with Gauff, one of her closest friends on tour, could await in the later stages. While the draw presents a formidable test, Eala's recent form and growing confidence suggest she is ready to compete at the highest level. Her performance in Melbourne will be closely watched, not only by Filipino fans, but also by the wider tennis community eager to see how far she can go on the sport's biggest stage. Even if Eala's Australian Open journey ends before the second week, her schedule remains packed. She is set to return home to compete in the inaugural Philippine Women's Open in Manila, a historic WTA 125 event scheduled to take place from January 26th to 31st. The tournament marks a major milestone for Philippine tennis and offers Eala another opportunity to compete on home soil. As Eala steps onto the courts in Melbourne, her first appearance in the Australian Open main draw represents more than just a personal achievement. It signals the arrival of a new contender on the global stage, one determined to make the most of her moment.